Nigel Farage launched the Brexit Party election campaign today, and you guessed it, the theme was Brexit, and that's it. There was nothing about healthcare, defence, immigration, border control, about the economy, about wages, about anything else, just Brexit. And this is where the Brexit Party is always falling apart. If you ask anybody who supports the Brexit Party, what is your policy after Brexit? Because when we vote somebody in, we're voting for a 5-year contract. 5 years, and these people think they can get Brexit done in a matter of months. So what are you going to do beyond Brexit? They've got no fucking idea. So that was their theme, Brexit. That's it. Nigel Farage said to Boris Johnson, publicly stated that he wants him to drop his deal so that they can stand down, the Brexit Party can stand down candidates in 150 constituencies so that the Tories can essentially get the majority that they need, because at the moment the Brexit Party would split the vote. Now I think this is fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Split the vote, split the hard right wing Brexit vote, go nuts, because all it means is you're giving the Tories less and less of a chance of a majority and more of a chance of getting what I personally want, and that's Jeremy Corbyn in number 10. That's what I want to see, and the Brexit Party is doing me a huge favour by saying that unless Johnson stands his deal down, that they won't stand down 150 potential MPs from 150 constituencies. I think that's fucking phenomenal news. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because that will split the vote. Because all the people that are pissed off that we didn't leave the European Union yesterday, like Boris Johnson said we would do, or he would lie down in a ditch and die, or he would rather lie down in a ditch and die, all those people that are upset that Boris Johnson has let them down, and from what I can see there's a lot of them, they're likely to go Brexit Party, which means that we will not see another Tory government. The Tories will be out come December 13th. That's fantastic, brilliant, absolutely outstanding. And the Brexit Party has got no other policies beyond Brexit. So it doesn't matter really how many MPs they gain, how many seats they gain. They've got nothing. Nothing to go on. They would have to look to one of the larger parties to figure out what to do about all the other issues that this country is facing. And if they've decimated the Tory vote, they can't look to the Tories, they'll have to look to Labour. And Labour can just do what Labour's got to do because they've probably got the majority. So fantastic news, absolutely fantastic. Nigel Farage is going to split the Leave vote. Phenomenal. This man ran a campaign to leave the European Union. He beat Remain, and now it looks like he's going to beat Leave as well. It's really ironic, really brilliant. I think Labour, this will be a huge boost for Labour, and this is all based on the back of Donald Trump doing some shitty LBC interview last night. I actually turned off the radio at 6 o'clock because I don't want to hear that idiot speak to another idiot, where he said that Nigel Farage and Boris Johnson should get into bed together and form a coalition and work together, and it'd be brilliant, and Jeremy Corbyn's a terrible person and all this crap. And Nigel Farage has obviously got a big head and thinks he can be the next Prime Minister, and he's now offering Boris Johnson a deal that Boris Johnson is not going to take. Let's face the facts. Boris Johnson is not going to put no deal back on the table, because that's what Nigel Farage wants, after he took it off the table purely to get this election. That is electoral suicide. You don't do something in order to get approval for an election and then do the opposite once the election's been approved. That's how you get decimated in the polls, in the polling booths. He's not going to abandon his deal that he negotiated, shuffled the words of Theresa May's deal and just slapped back in front of the Parliament. He's not going to give that up. It's suicide. He knows that if he gives up that and he puts no deal as the only option on the table, he knows that all the moderates in the Conservative Party, they're all going to jump ship. They're already jumping ship. Tons of MPs have said they were not standing down. And yes, it's not the most that have stood down in recent history just before an election. But tons of MPs have said they're standing down. And the Tory MPs that stood down said they're standing down because of the abuse that they're suffering from the right wing of the Tory party. So he's not going to risk losing all those MPs, all that support from all those people if he does what Nigel Farage wants him to do. I think this is all about Nigel Farage trying to get a seat in Parliament for the gazillionth time of trying to do it. And it's all about Nigel Farage getting a big head and wanting a bit of power. Nigel Farage is not your friend. There are videos of him speaking about how much money he can make from the EU. He is not a working class hero. He's one of them. He's one of the establishment, one of the elite. And I'm elected here. I believe we should leave the European Union. But Nigel Farage does not want to leave the European Union for the benefit of the working classes. He wants it for the benefit of the rich, same as what the Tories want. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.